Step into the remarkable life of John Constantine Unitas, the legendary quarterback known as Johnny U. Overcoming humble beginnings, Unitas became a football icon. Learn about his incredible journey, marked by great triumphs and severe challenges, including the permanent damage to his body due to playing football. Join us in exploring the inspiring tale of this NFL legend. So what was John Constantine Unitas' NFL journey like? Let's paint a picture of this amazing player's career. He mostly played for the Baltimore Colts and rocked the quarterback position, steering his team to big victories. His shining moment happened in the 1958 NFL championship game, where he led the Colts to a thrilling win. John scored lots of awards. He got elected 3 times as Most Valuable Player and got picked for the Pro Bowl 10 times. His hard work got him into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, making him one of the best quarterbacks ever. John Constantine Unitas was born on May 7, 1933, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, into a working-class family. Growing up in the tight-knit Mount Washington neighborhood in a Roman Catholic upbringing, Johnny's childhood was influenced by the hardworking values of the working class in his community. When Unitas was 5 years old, his father died of cardiovascular renal disease, leaving the young boy to be raised by his mother, who worked 2 jobs to support the family. His family experienced financial difficulties in the Great Depression, which taught him to develop a strong and enduring attitude. In this close community, sports became a way of life, and young Johnny found comfort and purpose on the neighborhood playgrounds. His fascination with football began to blossom, fueled by the camaraderie and competitive spirit of those early games. As he navigated the challenges of his youth, Unitas's passion for sports became a guiding force that would ultimately lead him to a standout football career at the University of Louisville. In his younger years, Unitas dreamed about being part of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish football team, but when he tried out for the team, the coach said that he was just too skinny, and he would get murdered if he was put on the field. So he tried out for the team of the University of Louisville instead. At the University of Louisville, John Unitas played the quarterback for the Cardinals. Unitas's time in college showcased his exceptional talent and leadership on the field. In his 4-year career as a Louisville Cardinal, Unitas completed 245 passes and 27 touchdowns. Reportedly, the 6'1" in Unitas weighed 145 pounds on his first day of practice. Not only did he excel in football, but he also practiced square dancing and demonstrated dedication to his studies. His college achievements and performances earned him recognition, and he played a crucial role in leading his team to victory. The experience of collegiate success, coupled with his academic commitment, undoubtedly prepared Unitas for the challenges of professional football in the NFL. His achievements in college foreshadowed the illustrious career that awaited him on the grander stage of the National Football League. After his collegiate career, the Pittsburgh Steelers of the NFL drafted Unitas in the 9th round. However, he was released before the season began as the odd man out among 4 quarterbacks trying to fill 3 spots. Out of pro football, Unitas, by this time married, worked in construction in Pittsburgh to support his family. On the weekends, he played quarterback, safety, and punter on a local semi-professional team called the Bloomfield Rams for $6 a game. In 1956, Unitas joined the Baltimore Colts of the NFL under legendary coach Weeb Ewbank, after being asked at the last minute to join Bloomfield Rams lineman Jim DeGlau, a Croatian steelworker with a life much like Unitas, at the latter's scheduled Colts tryout. The pair borrowed money from friends to pay for the gas to make the trip. The Colts signed Unitas, giving him a 1-year deal for $7,000. In 1957, his first season as the Colts' full-time starter at quarterback, Unitas finished first in the NFL in passing yards, 2,550, and touchdown passes, 24. At season's end, Unitas received the Jim Thorpe Trophy as the NFL's most valuable player. After joining the Colts, he quickly became one of the league's most iconic quarterbacks. Unitas was known for his exceptional passing skills, leadership, and poise on the field. Throughout his career, Unitas garnered numerous accolades, including 10 Pro Bowl selections and 3 NFL MVP awards. His contributions to the game extended beyond statistics, as he revolutionized the quarterback position and left an indelible mark on the sport. Unitas also played for the San Diego Chargers in the latter part of his career, showcasing his enduring impact in different football landscapes. Still, one of the most memorable moments in his career occurred during the 1958 NFL championship game, while playing for the Colts. Often dubbed the greatest game ever played, Unitas led the Colts to victory in a thrilling overtime clash against the New York Giants, solidifying his status as a football legend. Another great and memorable moment in football history came on Unitas's last game in a Colts uniform at Memorial Stadium, in a game against the Buffalo Bills. He wasn't supposed to start, but the Colts were winning 28-0 with Marty Domres as the quarterback. The fans started chanting, "We want Unitas!" and the head coach, John Sandusky, made a plan to make Unitas think the starting quarterback was hurt. Unitas came in and threw 2 passes, including a long touchdown to Eddie Hinton. This touchdown pass turned out to be his last throw as a Colt. Johnny Unitas, despite his illustrious NFL career, faced his fair share of injuries that tested his resilience. Throughout his time on the field, Unitas endured various physical setbacks, including injuries to his throwing arm, knees, and ribs. Despite these challenges, he always did his best to recover and return to peak performance. Unitas underwent rigorous rehabilitation processes, often pushing through pain barriers to reclaim his place on the field. Following his retirement from professional football in 1974, Johnny Unitas transitioned into a successful broadcasting career, providing insightful commentary on the sport he loved. His profound knowledge and articulate analysis made him a respected figure in the sports media landscape. Unitas's exceptional contributions to the game were officially recognized when he was elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1979. Solidifying his legacy as one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. However, in the 1990s, Unitas faced a challenging period as injuries began to take a toll on his health. Johnny Unitas once owned the most dangerous right arm in the NFL. Although after he retired, he barely had use of the hand attached to it. Unitas, who is considered by many to be the greatest field general to play the game, is still paying for a hit he took more than 3 decades ago as a Baltimore Colt. That day in 1968, Unitas was drawing back his arm to throw a pass when a Dallas Cowboy mashed the inside of his elbow. Unitas came back to play again. The arm seemed fine up through his retirement in 1974. But by the mid-1990 SS, he was having problems with the nerves that controlled his hand and fingers. He lost strength and feeling in the hand, and became unable to rotate the thumb back and grasp objects. The symptoms only got worse. In the year 2000, Unitas could not even close the hand that made Raymond Barry famous. The physical pain and limitations from these injuries, particularly those to his back and neck, had a significant impact on his overall well-being. Despite the adversity, Unitas remained resilient, but the toll of the injuries during this period undoubtedly added a somber note to his post-retirement life. Unitas has demanded disability compensation from the league, but says he has been turned down for various reasons, among them that he didn't apply by age 55, though his right hand didn't fail him until he was 60, and that the league pays him a pension of $4,000 a month. The NFL adds that, in its opinion, Unitas is not totally and permanently disabled. Meanwhile, of that magical hand that spun footballs like strands of gold, Unitas says, "I have no strength in the fingers. I can't use a hammer or saw around the house. I can't button buttons. I can't use zippers. Very difficult to tie shoes. I can't brush my teeth because I can't hold a brush. I can't hold a fork with the right hand. I can't pick up a phone, hold a cup of coffee, or comb my hair." During the last years of his life, Unitas drew media attention to the enduring physical disabilities experienced by him and his fellow players in the era before enhanced safety measures became widespread. On September 11, 2002, Unitas died from a heart attack while exercising at the Kernan Physical Therapy Center in Baltimore. His funeral was held at Cathedral of Mary Our Queen in Baltimore. In summation, the football legend Johnny Unitas experienced a storied career marked by on-field brilliance and post-retirement challenges. Celebrated for his quarterback skills, particularly in the historic 1958 NFL championship game, Unitas faced disappointment upon retiring, feeling let down by the league. His body, worn by years of playing, succumbed to severe injuries, leaving him with limited hand function and artificial knees. The latter part of his life was marked by a poignant contrast, as the hands that once orchestrated football triumphs now struggled with basic tasks. It was a somber ending for a man who had reached the pinnacle of football success, yet found himself constrained by physical limitations in his later years.